Good morning, everybody. It's Sally, the Upside Down Picker, and I'm here with my friends.
Picker, upside down, picker, picker, picker,
Wake up!
upside down. Yeah,
Yep.
and Tom, the
Silver
Queen
Hair,
City.
Todd, Stecker, and Tom, the Queen City Picker.
Yeah,
How is y'all?
Good.
Good.
Hi, Karen. Good morning.
Hey, Karen.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. I I was super happy this morning because somebody who bought a Lane Bryant sweater from me yesterday, oh, actually, day before yesterday, paid this morning, and I bought that shirt at a yard sale for $2. It was new with tags, and I sold it for 25 plus shipping. So I was super happy with that.
Nice.
And then on the side of that, I sold a little. They're called Zoom Zooms. You
Yeah.
know, you know what those are?
Uh
They're
huh.
just little plushies.
Right.
I actually have. I have the ones that I have are minis, but this is a Zoom Zoom also.
Okay.
But they're just little. Most of mine are Disney characters, and I have some from like the Seven Dwarfs. I have some from Star Wars. I have all kinds of them, but yeah, this one is like a little talking one.
Yeah,
To the
I've
side
sold a
of
couple of those.
yeah. So I sold that for I think 10. So um, yeah, so my amount for today is kind of good. I was happy about that. I'm hoping that it's going to be a very good weekend for sales. Um, or week and weekend, I should say. Do you guys like my? Did you see my title?
No, I didn't.
My title for the show today is not my sister's morning show. She's packing, and I don't mean just a gun. But
Hmm.
She about done?
yeah, she is actually. She's doing really good. Um, when we were talking to her last night, she was getting all of her unlisted clothing, and she has these huge boxes, and she's putting them into garbage, putting the clothes into garbage bags, and then sticking them in the boxes, so they're all nice and secure. You know, if they get wet or whatever, it's not going to matter because they're going to be protected. And
Is,
but
is
she
she getting
was,
a U-Haul truck or a trailer or something?
huh?
Is she getting a U-Haul truck or is she having
Oh
somebody
yeah,
move her?
oh yeah, they're getting a 20 foot, I think, a 20 foot truck.
Tina going up there?
Yeah, Tina and her. Um, Good morning, Diane and Mike and Beth and Hank. Um,
Hey,
her,
Beth.
my niece Tina, and her mother and father-in-law are flying to Kansas. Well, probably flying to what is that other St. Missouri? Uh, is it Missouri? Yeah, Missouri. That's right next to her. And then Valerie's gonna go pick them up on Friday, and then they're gonna start packing the truck. And Valerie hopes to have all of her inventory and all of that packed already, so all they have to do is just come in and move boxes. And they're gonna have a couple of dollies, so it shouldn't be too hard, to get everything packed and everything. She's already got her storage unit um, secured for North Carolina.
Right.
And Tom, you're gonna
My
have
goodness.
to give her some insight when she gets there and gets settled and stuff about places to pick
Right.
and storage units that she could possibly get into securing. Like doing some auctions on or not auctions. What do you call them? Well, kind of auctions, aren't they?
You talking about like the storage auctions?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get her maybe into that. If you find any bag sales or anywhere she can get clothing really cheap, how are yard sales out there?
It's hit or miss.
It's hit or
No,
miss. So they're
yeah. Down where I live and where she's going to be living,
yeah.
everything is real expensive.
But
People just,
do they do yard sales at all?
oh yeah, they do yard sales, but they don't do them like everybody else does because we have a limit of 1 yard, I mean 4 yard sales a year,
Yeah.
and I don't know. We just I haven't seen the signs for yard sales like I have in the past this year. Of course, last year they were non-existent, but this year I've seen more, but not as many.
Yeah.
We're still under a mask mandate here, so
Oh, are you?
I don't know if that's having anything to do with it or not.
We don't have a mask mandate here.
So,
Although there's a lot of people wearing them because it's been pretty bad here. Like the hospitals are going up to a code red and stuff like that because they have over 100 patients with COVID.
was
Um,
it was it Nikki that was talking about their hospitals are full?
yes, and ours pretty much are too. Um, ours are the same way. It's been pretty bad here to where you're actually hearing of people that
Right.
that has COVID or in the hospital with COVID or dying from COVID, and it's a couple years back, it was like you were hearing about it, but then you weren't, you didn't really know anybody that was, having complications or dying of it,
Right.
but now you're hearing it.
Well, they say our numbers are going down around here
Well, that's
to the
good.
point that they're talking about dropping the mandate. I
Hmm.
personally think just keep it in place till after the first of the year.
Yeah.
If it's going down and they think that's one of the reasons why it is, then just wait till after the holiday season
Yeah, for sure.
because our stores are already filling it with people, even though there's not a lot of crap out there to buy
Hmm.
because they can't get it on the shelves. Yeah, Mike.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be a lot for her to move,
Right.
but I think once she gets there and gets settled, I think she'll be all right. I think she'll be way better off.
Since she's gonna have all her inventory in a storage unit, right?
Hmm.
I would I would suggest she get one of the temperature controlled ones. They're more expensive,
Hmm.
but at least she can go there and she can pull items and she can kind of work in comfort if she wants to go and take pictures or if she's doing listings on her phone, she could go
Hmm.
there and kind of have an office and do
Yeah,
her listings and stuff like that.
right. Well,
So,
she I mean, the one that she got, it wasn't cheap. It was like 130 or something.
for how big?
I don't know what she'd say, Todd, like 20.
I think she said 10 by 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, our storage units are not cheap out here,
Yeah, and she said 130 or something like that for the one that she got. But
and
it's
they're
24-hour access,
yeah.
and you know, and so I'm not sure if I don't think it's climate controlled.
Well, that was just an idea so she could go someplace and not freeze. And thank you, Roxy. Um, or be, when it's 100 degrees out here during
Yeah,
the summer.
right.
So, um,
Hi there, Joanne.
Roberta and I are going up to, see her parents this weekend on Saturday, and we're going to stop. There's a place in Morganton. It's one of these places where everything in the store is like $5, and then the next day it's $4, and the next day it's $3. It's all Amazon returns and stuff like that.
Oh,
But we're going to buy it and check it out and see what it's got.
yeah. See if you can get
Not
some
not
inventory.
necessarily for reselling, but just
Oh,
I've never been to one before, so.
just because, yeah.
But if there's something for reselling there, that'd be a good place too.
Right.
So I'd like to go on a
The only thing with doing that is you don't know what you're getting.
yeah,
So it's always kind of a gamble. You could open the box and only half of it could be in there.
yeah.
That's the only hard part about that.
I think I'm gonna start setting my camera so it does like this. If Todd can get by with just his hand, I'll just do the hair.
You're just gonna do your hairline.
Yeah, I'll get it all poofed up. Um, so anyway, when is Tina and the folks going up there?
They're gonna be there on Friday. They're gonna come up on
So she'll be
Friday.
here next week.
Huh?
She'll be here next week.
Oh yeah. She should be there by Monday. It might be later on in the day to the evening, depending
Right.
on when they leave, of course. But it's a 16-hour drive, so
Oh,
even if I think that they're probably going to leave on Saturday, but they have a room reserved for Saturday night. Well, I guess 2 rooms actually. So they might just, pack up the truck and then because they're going to be packing the truck all day on, well, probably Friday and Saturday because they're getting there at like 9 o'clock in the morning.
right.
So they're probably going to be packing the truck because I think they're going to go by and get the truck before they go home, before um, they go to Valerie's house, and then
Right.
um, and so they're going to have the truck on Friday. So I bet if they pack all day on Friday, they're going to be done probably by Saturday morning or afternoon. That's what I would suggest. That they probably just don't even need to remember, but maybe they want to, rest up or whatever.
Right. Well, I'll tell you one thing. When she flies to California, it's expensive to fly out of Charlotte. I can fly to England. I can fly to London cheaper than I can fly to Los Angeles.
That's so crazy.
So, no, we do have Southwest does have a few flights out of here, but not like
Yeah.
most places because Americans got a monopoly here.
Yeah. Yes. Southwest doesn't fly out of here very often either. You almost have to fly out of Detroit to get a Southwest flight.
Do you know if she banks with a national bank or anything like that?
I have no idea. I think her banks are like really small.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know whether she banked with a Wales or a BOA or Chase or somebody like that because that would be easy for her to handle her money.
Right, right. Well, I told her, not even to worry about that. She could just keep her account that she's got her eBay and stuff going through,
Right.
just keep it open and, she can, if she's got a card and she's able to get online with it, she should be fine.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just long term, you know.
Yeah, but like it's so easy to switch your eBay accounts.
Right.
I've done it. So I wanted them to start putting money in a different account than what they were, and I just switched it, and
Right.
we do is put the numbers in and good to go, So
So
it's
you're going to be heading this direction next year?
yeah, probably.
Oh God. I'll have Salary and
Why you
Valerie
say
down
it like
here.
that? Why you say it like that?
That'd be nice.
You
I'm
don't
just
want me down
joking.
there, Tom?
I'm just joking. It'd just be nice. I mean, nice to have folks down in my area that I know.
Yeah, I know. Hey there, sister. You can come in here if you want.
Then when Bridget moves south,
I'll let you come in here, sister. If you
I
want.
ain't moving east, so don't even ask.
well, I ain't moving west either. I want to move. I want to. If I'm going to move, I'm going to find me a winter place down in Florida. This cool weather we're having is just killing my joints.
Tom, you
Cold
should pull
weather.
her.
Yeah, it got down to 32 this morning.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, you sounded like Tara.
It was in the teens this morning.
Oh God, love you.
I went to pick up Holly from work, and it was quite crispy crunchy outside.
I don't know
Jeez.
why you haven't moved before. And with all of Nikki's joint problems and hand problems, why she hadn't moved south either.
I know. Yeah, I mean,
I need
even
to find a place down in Florida that has like 10 bedrooms and have so all the snowbirds can come.
yeah. Right now I got up to 25,
Oh God,
but it feels like it's 16.
you poor suckers. Hey Valerie, I was just using your name in vain.
But
Yeah.
it's supposed to be actually nice, quite sunny today. A little bit of wind.
Do y'all
Yeah.
have snow?
We have snow on the ground a little bit. Yeah. Just enough to freeze it up, and get it all cold so that whenever it starts really falling that it'll stick. I mean,
Yeah.
I have a little bit on the ground. Like my whole backyard is like covered in leaves and there's snow on the leaves. So, but it's okay. I mean, I'd rather have snow any day than I would ice or anything like that.
Well, that's what we get down here.
Ugh.
We get a little bit of snow and a lot of ice.
You get a lot of ice? Like,
We have days where we have a couple. I mean, we've had days where we've had a couple inches of ice.
dang.
Like cable power lines look like they're about 3 inches in diameter.
But like there you could just say, okay, well, I'm not going outside today.
Well, they do. They give. If you don't got to go out, don't go out. You know,
Yeah,
if you had school age kids, they would love it down here because they can threaten snow when they cancel schools.
right. Hi,
Hey,
Bridget.
Bridget.
Good morning.
Good
Bridget.
morning. Are you cold there?
No, I had the furnace kicked on 71 and I have my little heater under my desk. I'm doing good.
Mm, yep. My heater's been pumping all morning. Just
Chris is sitting over there going, "My God, woman,
No, because his desk is
this is Michigan. I mean, this is New York, not Mexico."
his desk is by a window, so he's kind of cold.
so he has a desk in there too now.
Yeah, his is in the kitchen area. Mine is in the living room area.
Oh,
But he was a creeper this morning.
Mm.
He's like,
Of course,
he goes, why are you looking at Best Buy? I said, what the hell? Why are you looking at my computer? I'm going to have to turn it back around facing the wall.
the newlyweds get home.
Oh, yeah, they got back home. Already at work.
She's such a pretty bride.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hi, Valerie.
Hey, Valerie.
How you doing?
I'm hurting.
Yeah, I bet.
I bet.
You were zooming last night.
Oh, my God. I think she's on something.
She probably wish she was.
Yeah,
she was.
I took a big shot of pickle juice last night.
Mm.
Oh, did
You were
you?
probably thinking it was something else, but
Yeah.
no. I was like, I know I'm gonna be cramping.
I thought you were gonna say NyQuil or something.
That probably would have been a better option, actually. But
Is that like
yeah.
that pickle juice? Is that like pickle juice with vodka or something?
No.
No.
Straight up pickle juice.
Nope. Yeah, they
No,
sell
I
it.
don't.
They sell it in the little bottles at Walmart.
Yeah.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you need to
A
have
shot.
that if you start cramping up or something, especially if you're on keto.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's an essential. I always have some in the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
I always have like right now I probably have 6 jars of pickles in my fridge, so I don't ever have like no pickle juice, just in case I need it.
That sounds harsh.
Oh, I love it. Sometimes it's so good, like even like to clear your palate.
It's just what you need.
Mm-hmm.
It really is. If you start feeling like blah or
Yes.
whatever, yeah, just take some pickle juice.
Mm-hmm. How's everybody doing in the chat? Nobody's talking today.
I know.
Everybody working? Maybe.
Happy anniversary, Beth.
Beth having an anniversary
yeah.
today?
Yesterday.
Gosh, she's been married long. She's kept a spouse that long?
Mm-hmm.
Just kidding, Beth. I love you like I do my luggage.
Yeah, happy anniversary, Beth.
So anyhow, so you about packed? I see stuff on the walls behind you.
Yeah, this room hasn't got packed up yet. This will be probably one of the last ones. Yeah.
I would think resellers would be really good at packing up for a move, because we move so much stuff around all the time anyway.
Yeah,
You know?
Todd.
The shit shift.
Todd. You know resellers don't pack; they pile.
No, but I mean just
Mm-hmm.
sheer the amount of times we move stuff from one place to another.
Yeah.
Normal people don't do that.
No normal
Us,
people.
us abnormal people, we do that every day.
You know what? Summer was telling me last night. She has got to the point where she puts wheels, casters on everything, and so she can just wheel it around. I think I'm gonna do that.
That's a good idea.
I know, like it's because it's good to move stuff around, like as far as like shelves and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So why not? Casters on everything. Because she
Some of
asked me
my
if I had
shelves have
casters on
wheels,
hers.
but
And I said no, but I really want them because I want to be able to move it. And it's not super heavy, but if I have a whole bunch of stuff on it, it will be. So I think I think that is my. I think I might go to Home Depot today and see how much those would cost me. Pick up at least a couple of sets of casters so that I can, because I have a bookshelf in my corner and it's got printers on it, and I need to get that thing cleaned up and get it out. But I would like to keep the area so that I can store things on, but at the same time, I want to be able to move it because I think there might be a nest under there.
Oh,
A mouse.
Yeah,
mm,
like mice. Yeah.
mm-mm.
And the cat can't get under it. So he gets really frustrated whenever he gets over here by my desk and he's sniffing and stuff. He gets so frustrated. But I know that there's a cable line that goes through the wall right there,
Right.
and it goes all the way through over by my stove. And he is always looking over there and over here. And I think like somewhere in the middle, they are just sitting and waiting. So I would really like to get this shelf to where I can move it. I want to move it.
If anybody's got any casters in their stores, let
Let
Sally
me
know.
know. Let me know because I'm looking to buy.
Hang on, let me check.
Now, Sally, are you living by yourself, or is your son still with you?
My son's still living with me and his girlfriend lives here too.
Oh,
His
okay.
his fiance.
So what are you going to do when you move south? You bringing him with? That's his problem.
No, probably not. He doesn't want to move, so he'll probably stay here, even though I know he doesn't want to leave the job that he's at, but they
Right.
might have to because there's no place to rent here, and this place is kind of too much for them. So I think it would be too expensive for them to just live here because this is a 3-bedroom house. They don't really need this big of a house, anyways. They can get a 1-bedroom apartment and still be good, you know.
Right. Got 1 bedroom apartment down here, set you back $1,400 a month,
Really?
unless you're really in the bad sections of town.
Wow.
Wow. I might be moving to the ghetto then.
You won't be moving to Charlotte.
Well, they won't be, they won't be staying where Tina lives then, because she's kind of in the high rent district up there.
Yeah, I am.
Valerie will be changing from the cowboy to the NASCAR racer.
Hey, they both wear Wranglers.
That's
Yeah,
right.
kids up on the north side of Charlotte is where all the NASCAR racing
Mm.
groups are at, and everybody lives up on Lake Norman, and
Yeah.
so
I mean, for $1,400 a month, you could get a house, right? I mean,
Oh,
yeah, if you
yeah.
could find one,
crap.
Yeah.
because it's people are buying, especially the Yankees are buying stuff off the news, off the web, off the internet. They'll look at pictures and make offers on it.
That's nuts.
Yeah, that is so crazy.
Hmm.
But it's starting to slow down. The price of lumber's coming down.
Well, and they
So,
said that um, there, like I know in Florida, there's a lot of foreclosures going on now because people bought and now they can't pay for them.
yeah. And another thing too is losing jobs. Can't it's they're starting to get to a point where they're not selling as fast, and so people are scraping by.
Yeah.
So
I read an article that said Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, the home loan government agency, is going to start in certain areas guaranteeing loans up to $1 million.
Really?
for a home.
I could not sleep if I had $1 million mortgage.
That's gonna get people in trouble because they're gonna
Couldn't
buy it
either.
they can afford.
I'd be working 8 hours. I'd be working 24 hours a day because that would just
So, when they do that, there's going to be, over the next several years, so many loan defaults, and the government's going to have to bail them out.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say.
And that's when you go in and swoop in and buy it up.
Yeah.
yeah. Because what sent back in 2008, whenever the mortgage thing collapsed, it was because they were giving loans to everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And the ones that really the ones that really wanted a home of their own, they did what they had to do. Other ones, to keep it. Other ones, they just kept on spending and not really, not really thought about what they would be losing. So
Yeah.
that's just my 2 cents. But anyway, like I said, one bedroom down here is about 1,400 and going up.
Yeah.
It's almost like
People,
monopoly money.
yeah,
Just,
they've
You know what?
changed. They've got a new ruling in Mecklenburg County. They're doing away with single family zoning. So unless you have your land is deed restricted or you have an HOA that restricts it, you can subdivide. Like this one, if we were to move, I would tear this house down and I'd put a triplex here. Probably piss off the neighbors, but I don't know any of them now. Anyway, they've changed hands so many times recently. I'd put
Yeah.
a triplex here. So people call up and they say, "We want to buy your house," and I'm like, "What you think?" And then they said, "Oh, 285." I'm like, "Dude, you better be bringing like 500,000 or 600,000 into the picture because this land is what the value is." Because
Wow.
if you wanted to really be a real ass about it, you probably could put six apartments on our lot.
Well, you live on a golf course, right?
No, fuck no. Oh, excuse me. Shoot, no. I do not golf. I do not want to live on a golf course.
Nobody said you had to be a golfer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. I'm not into that country club set because back when the collapse happened, you could buy some pretty nice houses on golf courses around here for
I bet.
half the price that they were valued at.
Yeah.
But nah. I found 1,000 acres down in Chester County, about an hour away from us, for sale. I'd like to have it. Build me a castle right in the middle of it.
King Tom.
And then build a little village for all the resellers that has decided they want to move south.
Yeah, really.
Little barn dominium type deals.
Startups for resellers.
16 feet wide, 40 feet deep, one bedroom, a big warehouse, because that's what everybody stays.
Who identifies as a gopher? Not a gopher, a golfer.
Golfer.
Mike, you been into the weed this morning? Hey, Bridget, tell Chris that they're torn down a lot of stuff down in this at south of the border.
Are
They're
they
doing a
really?
lot of remodeling and whatnot.
It's
Pedro's still there though.
not gonna be the same then.
Do what?
It's not gonna be the same.
Yeah, they're just trying to clean it up.
Mm.
For y'all that don't know, you need to Google south of the border, South Carolina.
It is awesome.
There's like a 40-foot tall Mexican guy sign standing out there
I'm
called Page.
surprised they
Everybody,
still allow that.
pardon me.
I'm surprised they're still allowing that.
You know what? That part of the county, being that it's right there at the North Carolina, South Carolina line, and it's all country, and the number of rednecks per acre is pretty high out there. They probably really don't care what people
Good,
think.
because they can keep that. That's
Yeah.
I like it.
But you think about how many people from up north that have traveled I-95 to Florida have stopped there and had their picture taken with Pedro. It's a touristy thing. There's a little amusement park and a big gift shop, and it's just to get that
Like a
touristy
little
dollars.
Gatorland.
Gatorland, yeah.
Is that still open?
Gatorland in Florida is, yeah. But there's like a little section at south of border where you can go and see gators and stuff.
It's still an old style roadside attraction.
Yeah, it's just something neat to see because you don't see many anymore.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cute. Valerie, how much more you got to pack?
Probably nothing now. She's freaking kicking butt.
No, I have my what do I have left? I gotta do all my racks, all my shelves.
Did you figure out how you were going to store those?
Not yet. I'm still trying to figure it out, but I'm thinking if I can do totes, that'd be fine. But yeah, I want to make it so it's easy to put back up when I get the shelves back up. So
Are they plastic or are they metal?
the shelves are metal.
Okay.
They're the big
Just tape them
hefty.
together. Like
No.
take one down and put all the pieces together, and any screws or bolts or fasteners, put it in Ziploc bags, and then just tape it all together.
Right, and that's my plan for that. But that's exactly what I was going to do. I was just going to put it all the pieces in a plastic bag, and then wrap tape around it for that shelf. But I have to figure out how I can get the stuff that's on the shelf.
Right.
Because I don't want to just throw it in a tote and it be all jumbled up. I want it to be a pretty quick process. So, because I've already, and I've already done that. I've already been in that situation. I don't want to be in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, just
if I
go
have to
get
be
you
in that
some banker's
situation, I don't
boxes
want
and
it. I don't know.
go get you some banker boxes and throw everything. Put everything in them and label them. Box 1, box 2, and then just stick them back up on the shelf and call it a day.
On the shelf. The shelf is going to come out. Okay, it's going to break down. Yeah.
So how's the pup taking all of this?
Oh, he's a hot mess right now. He's like, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to stop.
Because you only have the one now, because Ringo passed, right?
Yeah, right. Ringo, I still have.
Ringo, yeah.
Elvis and Roscoe, they're over the Rainbow Bridge. But yeah, so I mean it's coming along pretty darn good. But Tina's gonna be here on Friday. Mm-hmm. And Thursday probably won't get anything done. So everything that's gonna get done has to get done today and tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I got a whole list full of stuff.
So what does the landlords think?
They don't know yet.
Oh, yeah.
My thought was, and yesterday I was like really trying to make it's almost like I was worried about, I was making problems to worry about, basically.
Right.
Just thinking, and but I told myself, ain't nobody gave a crap
Yeah.
about the last 5 years that you've been through in this house. Nobody's worried about you then. So why
Right.
don't worry about it now?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying too. That's why I told
So,
you that last night. It's
I know.
not about you. You shouldn't be putting yourself in that position to worry about that house because you've taken care of it for as long as you lived in it. When you leave, it is no longer your problem, and that's
You
just
put
how it
work
is.
into it. You put work into it that you really shouldn't have. It should have
Yeah.
been Lord's issues.
Oh yeah.
but you've
Yeah.
done it because you didn't want to have to move because he
Well,
wouldn't have put the money into it.
no. Mm-mm. Like that fence. I could have left the fence I could have just let it be
Yes.
down.
Yep.
You could have made Ringo another spot to go out.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
when are you going to give him notice when y'all are cranking up the truck on the way out of town?
Damn near.
Basically.
I'm gonna let them. Well, that's the thing too, is I don't even know how to get a hold of him.
No.
I don't have a number
For him.
to call. Basically, I'm going to tell the in-laws, my father-in-law, mother-in-law, and then I guess they probably have some kind of way to get a hold of him.
Right.
Yeah.
But
I would be paying the mortgage for this month.
Yeah, me neither.
Save that money.
oh yeah, I'm
You know,
not paying. I mean, I'm going to be out before December, so
Yeah, don't.
I'm not paying the rent for
Mm-mm.
December.
I would,
No.
you know, I know it's hard to believe, but I can be a real asshole. Pardon my French.
When we're all pushed to the limit, I think everybody has a little asshole in them.
I would call your friend at the bank and say, I'm out of here. This is all
Yeah.
on you now.
Well, there's no agreement.
Yeah.
You've done more
No.
than what you should have, as far as paying for repairs. So really that house is in better shape than when you guys moved into it. I would have to say. It's, you've taken care of it and fixed a whole bunch of stuff that you didn't have to, and there's no agreement,
Right.
and so they need to, whenever you leave, they need to go in there and they need to do what they got to do.
And that's the thing too. Like with him and on his side, he can come knocking at my door any day and say, I need my house back. You need to move
Yeah.
out."
Yeah.
I mean, because there is no. I mean, there's a verbal agreement, but that was between him and Mike. But there's no verbal agreement between us.
But see, one
Right.
thing too is with that in mind, you could have stayed there until it was paid off. And then him come in and say,
Sure.
I need my
Yep.
house place back and I can, because I need a
Absolutely.
place to live.
Absolutely.
And, he would have a free place to live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
we paid his mortgage down quite a bit, since
Well,
we moved in.
you've kept him, you've kept the house in his, let me see how to put this.
And good
He
from
still
credit.
has that
beginning to
house
end.
because of you. He
Yeah.
still has that house because of y'all.
Sure. Because
Yeah.
when we moved in, it wasn't in foreclosure, but
Right.
it was definitely, I think it was 3 or 4 months behind on the mortgage.
But you always paid your rent, and I put quotes around that, you paid your rent directly to the bank, didn't you?
Yeah.
Have a good
Yep.
day, Beth. Hi,
Bye,
Kelly.
Beth.
Yeah. So, it, and I'm very appreciative of this house.
Right.
This house got me through the last 5 years with cheap rent, good neighbors, a good town. It's a great town to live in,
Yeah.
but there's just, it's a dying town. There's a lot of elderly people that live here, and there's not much going on.
It's
Yeah.
been a while since you've lived in a big city, isn't it? Actually lived in a big city.
Mm.
What's
Well,
that?
I said it's been a while since you've lived in a big city.
Yeah, I mean, it's been 11 years. I've been here 11 years,
Wow.
and even our hometown wasn't considered a big city.
yeah.
It, after all, its name is Porter Tucky.
Hmm. But you know what? When we grew up in that town, it wasn't considered a big town, but I think
No,
now it is.
yeah,
You
it's
know.
definitely coming up. But we lived in the country, so
Mm,
for the majority of our kid life. So,
yeah.
um, we didn't even really get that big city life until we grew up
Right.
because we lived in the country.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our town was very spread out,
Yeah,
and there would be um, some establishments here, and then like you go over a little bit, and there would be a housing thing, and then more establishments, and like it seemed like the last time I went on MapQuest and went down the road, and did the video down the road, I seen so many things that were not there even 10 years ago. From
right.
10 years ago, it has gotten huge.
Well, Charlotte is Charlotte has gotten to be like LA and Atlanta. It is just so sprawling. Like Charlotte, the Charlotte metro area goes up as far as Statesville, down into Rock Hill in South Carolina, over to Gastonia, over to Marion. I mean, it's just a big, huge area. Charlotte,
Yeah.
the city of Charlotte is not that. I mean, it's big, but it's not all of the area. It's like
Yeah.
way back yonder. I flew into to LA for the first time with some friends, and I looked out the window, and there was suburbia outside the window. And then about the time the pilot says, "Folks, we'll be landing in Los Angeles in about 45 minutes."
Hmm.
One of the flight attendants walked by. I said, "What is below us?" And she said, "Well, it's considered part of Los Angeles, but it's really called some little town or some town." She says, "If you can keep looking out the window, you'll see rows of houses until you get to the ocean."
Oh,
She
yeah.
Yeah,
says, "And these
LA
people,
LA is just a bunch of little towns all
yeah."
packed together. That's all
She
that is.
said, "People will drive from here to LA, and we're flying at 300 some miles an hour, and it's 45 minutes away."
Hmm.
So,
Yeah.
but
So
I know you'll miss the
Charlotte is
small
like
town
that,
though.
right?
Pardon me?
Charlotte is like that. Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying? That Charlotte
yeah,
is like a bunch of little towns packed together?
yeah. And it's picked up the areas around us too.
Yeah.
It'll
Are you
take.
in Charlotte?
I live in Charlotte.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm 1,000 feet away from the 485 belt loop.
I've been on that.
Oh well, it's under construction again because they're putting in
I think
a
every highway there in North Carolina, there are everything's under construction.
yeah. We just rebranded some of our the state items. Our state tree now is one of those construction red and white construction barrels because we got so you see more of them than you do anything else out here because there's constantly construction going on.
Yeah.
But you'll like it out here. It's
So
not. Go ahead.
I'm just
Bridget liked it out here when she passed through.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Although nobody was home at the time.
I know. Sorry. I'll be here in February when you come through.
I don't need you. Valerie will be there.
Yeah, well, that's just it. Screw the old fat man. See, and if you bought a place down, you went ahead and bought a place down. If you bought that 1,000 acres down in Chester County and get off some of that money you got, you'd be close by.
Yeah. Like we want 1,000 acres. What the hell would we do with 1,000 acres?
I don't know. You could
You need to start
put
a
lots of
farm or something.
those. You could get a lot of containers and put your stuff in that you haven't got left.
Storage containers.
Yeah. Build a Bridget land.
I was talking to a person I went to high school with, and I said, "What have you been up to?" And he said, "Oh, just trying to just." They have about 15 acres out in the county and down in York County, and he said, "I've been moving around some storage containers." I said, "What are you doing with storage containers?" He said, "Well, Judy's got one of them that's full of yarn,
Oh my God.
and the other one's got sewing machines in it." And
Oh
I
my
said, "Are
God.
y'all going into the textile industry?" He says, she sits down and she's got a set of knit needles in her hands. She knits all the time, and so every time they see these auctions for like a storage container full of yarn, they buy them.
Mm.
So
The only problem with that is you have to make sure it wasn't somebody that smoked because that smell stays on that yarn.
yeah, what they buy it like from closeouts and stuff like that.
Look how tiny she is.
So this is a reselling show, or supposed to be. Everybody having good sales going into the holidays.
Nope.
This is Sally's channel, and we ain't supposed to be doing nothing.
Nope. Sales have sucked.
Yeah.
Valerie,
was pretty good, but
Bridget's already got 20 things listed while this show's been going on.
I've listed 4.
Good job.
Yeah, I think I have 8 sales.
Good job.
Today
So far.
or yesterday?
That was from yesterday and today, this
Okay.
morning. So, yeah.
Valerie, are you going to like extend your handling during the move?
I already put my store on vacation. Yesterday. When did I put it on? Sunday. I put it on vacation. So yeah. I mean, it's already extended out. I do have one that has. I think it's one. It's only one that I have that has to go out today. Because it was, they bought it and then they didn't pay for it until yesterday. So I have to, it still has to go by that contract.
Hey, Carol.
So I got to send that out.
Yeah.
I don't know, you guys. I don't know. They're all saying that sales are shit right now.
Yeah, mine are.
Really?
Yeah, we sold 10 items yesterday. That was it.
Oh wow.
And today, so far, we're at 7. So we're already today where we were yesterday. All day yesterday.
Yeah, I did. I got paid for a sweater that I had sold for 25 plus shipping, and then I sold the Zoom room, and so my daily is already at $35, which is way better than what I've been doing. And today is my 23rd day of listing consistently, so
good job.
It's probably has something to do with that. Maybe.
That's great.
Maybe not.
Oh,
We will see. I'm gonna keep it up, and December 1st I'm changing to 4 a day.
Good job.
I'm going up 1, and I'm going to slowly ease myself up. I have to be patient and consistent.
Oh yeah, I mean you have a job also. You have a full-time job too. So
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm hoping that sales are going to be really good this week, to tell you the truth. We need that money. Come on, everybody.
Yeah.
Kelly put in the chat, she said Houston is the size of Connecticut.
Oh, it is. It's spread out.
Yeah.
But all the big towns in Texas are pretty much that way.
yeah, Texas is big.
But it's because we can. Outside of every big city here is just open land.
Yeah.
You know, pay a pay a farmer. Excuse me, pay a farmer a couple $1 million for his farm, and then just start building on it. You know.
Yeah.
Bridget, I told you my son ordered a computer and it rode around on a
Yes.
FedEx truck for 3 days. Well, we finally had to go to the depot and get it.
You got it.
Yeah, it was heavy. Somebody just didn't want to unload the thing.
Ugh.
I was really just
Knock on wood, I haven't had that. I've had it where they've said it was delivered and that wasn't, and then you deliver it the next morning.
right.
But I've never had it where it's ridden around on the truck for days.
They would say it was. They just didn't get to it because they're short of help.
Well, FedEx won't deliver past a certain time. Like UPS, they'll deliver. We've had deliveries. Our one driver last year, he was delivering at 1:00 in the morning.
Oh my God.
Good
They'll deliver
grief.
as long as they need to. FedEx stops at a certain time because one girl that used to work for UPS, she now works for FedEx, and that's one reason why she went to FedEx, because she said she doesn't have to work as late. So
Huh. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
but people.
whenever you are getting a delivery, it says something about like 6 p.m. or 5 p.m. or 6 p.m.
yeah, but fourth quarter, all bets are off. They work. The one guy, Ron, he said last year there was one day, well, multiple days where he worked till midnight, 1 a.m., and then he was up and at it again at 7 a.m.
Mm.
Yeah, that's craziness.
Yeah,
That's
but they've
one way
had
to
some good
make some money,
overtime.
though.
Oh, yeah,
Definitely.
definitely. Yep.
Yeah,
Definitely one way
they're
to
making
get.
some killer overtime. And then, after the rush is over, then take some vacation time.
Yeah.
But it's because I know you ship some pretty heavy stuff via FedEx, don't you, Chris?
UPS now. UPS is cheaper.
Oh, is it?
Oh, yeah. Well, you get a bigger discount with Pirate Ship now with UPS than you do with eBay.
Oh,
Oh.
So I ship Pirate Ship UPS all the time. It was funny because when we got back from vacation, it was Friday. Had God, I don't even know, probably 38 to 40 packages going UPS. That was a new driver, and he said, "Do you have this many every day?" Like, no. And then Monday comes along, and I said to Chris, "He's gonna call you a liar because he's coming Monday, and we have a lot of packages."
That's funny.
But today we don't.
it's well, I hope everybody has some sales today.
Me too.
Todd only sells one thing a day, but it's usually worth for $2,500 or better. So he
Yeah.
don't work off a number of sales. He works off of
Money.
the quality of of his.
I'm gonna do a show tomorrow, but Thursday and Friday might be none because I'm Thursday morning I have to work until 10 a.m. And then Friday I have to do paperwork on Friday night too. So I probably will be not able to do a show because I'm gonna be at work. So if Todd wants to do a show, he's gonna put something in the reseller squad on Friday but we probably won't have a show on Thursday.
Well, we wouldn't expect you
But we'll be
to.
here tomorrow
Yeah.
on my channel. So
Mike says
Well, I
he's only got
appreciate you
18
guys
things
having a
left in his
show.
store. Did you see that?
What?
yeah, he's moving. He's moving to Florida.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, so
Oh.
he he
I
only
guess
has
if I watched more often, I would know that.
Mm-hmm. He only has 18 items in his store. That's craziness.
What part of Florida are you moving to, Mike?
I think I don't want to say because I don't really know, but I think it was around Tampa or something.
If it's close to Orlando, you'll become everybody's best friend.
He's already everybody's best friend.
Yeah, but you become a better best friend. All righty. I
Oh,
got to get out of here.
West Palm Beach.
Ooh.
All right, we are gonna get off of here. Got lots of stuff to do, so we will see you tomorrow.
Oh, dang, he's moving to the rich area.
Y'all have a good day and get all your stuff done that you need to get done. You too, Valerie.
Bye
Bye.
bye.
Bye, guys.
See y'all later.
Bye.